Weeks ago, sometime this summer, a woman allegedly named Tiffany Gomas was seen on video, a video that went viral where she's on a plane freaking out, gets up, is leaving the plane and turns around and says she's getting off the plane because that motherfucker back there is not real. She claimed that something on the plane was not real. The video went viral, and now there's a lot of speculation. People are wondering what happened to this girl. There's just a lot going on, and you better believe we're going to talk about it, okay? I'm going to break it down for you. We're going to go through these videos. We're going to see what's going on here, and you guys can give me your take in the comments on how you feel. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here or you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below this video to get locked in to all things Damien After Dark. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you never miss a beat, okay? Next, I would love if you guys would like this video. If you hit the thumbs up button right below this video, that is your way of supporting the channel, and that means the world to me. You can also support by donating. I will put ways that you can donate in the description box below, okay? Last but not least, join the conversation. I want to hear what you got to say about this situation, about this video. The whole thing is weird, okay? Excuse me. The whole thing is weird. So for those that don't know, maybe you haven't seen this video. I'm going to play it for you. This video went viral over the summer. It was a young woman, probably in her 30s. You see her in the middle of the plane aisle, you know, the aisle, and she's walking towards the front. She's kind of walking fast. She's got her purse, and she's saying things like, "You MFers can believe me if you want to, or you don't have to believe me, but that motherfucker is not real." And she points to the back of the plane, and everyone's looking back there, you know. And the girl's obviously in a panic. She's in a distress. She does seem like she may have had a couple drinks, but not so much drunk to where she can't stand up, can't comprehend, right? And so yeah, video goes viral. It sent social media into a frenzy, and it turned a lot of people into investigators, okay? You know, we got the social media investigators out there. And when I say investigators, more so people searching for answers as to what this woman allegedly saw. Now, listen, there's two sides to this. A lot of people, well, let me say a lot, but some people say that this is not a big deal, that we're making it a big deal. Social media is making a big deal. This woman was drunk. She saw nothing. You know, she got into it with somebody on the plane, and she made a big deal about that. Those types of things. However, where this story gets funny is, okay, that may have been the case, but afterwards, after this whole situation happened, you know, people were trying to find this young lady because they wanted to ask her, okay, well, what if you saw something, what was it? What were you telling everyone was not real? You were claiming that someone that you were sitting next to was not real. So people were going to trying to find this girl, right? Well, they couldn't find her. What people are looking for, they can't find her. Come to find out, all of a sudden, a Twitter account pops up of her. All of a sudden, a LinkedIn account pops up. You see her, she makes a website, all on the same day after this video has occurred. Now, when she creates these websites, when she creates all this, she posts a video apologizing, all right? And I'll get into that in a second. Or actually, let me see. Yeah, this is where I'm at in my notes now. I didn't want to get too far off in my notes because I made a really detailed thing for you guys, is I wanted to break this story down so you really understand it. I wanted to show all the video evidence, and I wanted to get an assumption, an analysis, an opinion on what you all thought, right? So she opens the Twitter account under the name Tiffany Gomas, and it sounds like Gomez, like Selena Gomez, but it's Gomas, Gomas, Gomas. So she opens the Twitter account, she opens the website, all of this after the viral video. She had none of this open before. Now, before we go any further, if you haven't seen the viral video, this is for the people who haven't seen it. I'm going to show you here, and then we will discuss it. And then after this video, I'm going to show you guys the video that the young lady posted on her Twitter and her website apologizing, okay? So let's get into the actual video that I'm talking about, the one that went viral of her on the plane.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Now, everyone wants to know, what did she see? You see her there in the video. That motherfucker is not real. Now, this happened weeks ago. I could have reported on this weeks ago. I only started reporting on it now because things that have happened after, the events that have happened after, have been very suspect. They've been very weird, okay? So we want to know, what did she see? A lot of people are saying, well, she's drunk. She's probably just drunk. Let's look at that for a second. That wouldn't make sense because drinking does not make you hallucinate. When have you ever been at a party? When have you ever been at a bar and someone's like, who? Somebody's over there. Who is that? That person's not real. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you smoking some pot, maybe if you pop a Molly or you do something, you know what I'm saying? Smoke some crack. I don't know. But alcohol, and I'm not even a big drinker, but I do know that alcohol doesn't make you hallucinate. So we can rule that out. And it does look like she may have had a drink or two or three, whatever, in the video. But there's also one thing that we can't deny out of that video. And that is that the woman was obviously in distress, okay? There's stories that, she accused the guy of stealing her AirPods, okay? Let's say that really happened. What does that have to do with that motherfucker back there is not real? Why would she react that way if someone stole her AirPods, right? Y'all see what I'm saying? So let's say that did happen. It still doesn't negate the fact that she's claiming that she saw something that's not real. Now, do I believe her? I believe she saw something. And I'm going to tell you why. We'll get into that in a second. Now, this video goes viral. There's tons of attention around this girl. So that's when her Twitter account and her website pops up. Now, here's another theory. Maybe the girl on the plane that this happened to saw that maybe she never had a social media. Maybe she never had any website, nothing. And she saw the attention she was getting, and she said, oh, I want to make one now because people know who I am. However, I want to debunk that in a way. Why would she do that if she was never a public person to begin with? A lot of people are saying she wants the attention. She wants fame. She never had the website. She never had the social media. To me, she seemed like a private, low-key person. Why, all of a sudden, when she's catapulted into the spotlight, would she want to go further into the spotlight instead of backing away from it? That makes sense? So she's getting all this attention. The Twitter account pops up. The website pops up. And she posts, she creates this account. She creates these social medias and these websites because, for one reason, mainly, to post an apology. Why? I don't know. I mean, really, what are you apologizing for? Yes, you disturbed some people on a plane. But you don't really owe the world an apology. That's another fishy thing. Why are you coming? And this comes off very conspiracial. Is there a past tense or like can you use conspiracy in other ways like that? I don't know. This may come off like conspiracy-like, but why? I feel like my analysis is the girl on the plane that saw something is nowhere to be found. And this girl that's in the video apologizing is someone else. And I'm going to play you guys the video, okay? She's apologizing. And I want you all to pay very close attention to this video when you watch her apologizing. And notice how she's obviously reading a script, okay? Let's play it. The second video.
Hi everyone, it's me, Tiffany Gomas, probably better known as the crazy plane lady, which is completely warranted. As you know, I have been unwilling to speak on the viral video, but I do finally feel that it's time. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. Can't imagine going through that and trying to explain to your kid what in the world just happened. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see multiple times. Sorry, trying not to sound like Minnie Mouse. Well, it has been really comical for everyone, and I have highly enjoyed so many of the memes. On the flip side, it is very invasive and unkind, and I don't know what I would do without the love and support of my friends and family. They are loyal to a fault, and I don't know what I did to deserve them. Sorry, y'all. I hope that I can use this experience and do a little bit of good in the world, and that is what I intend to do. I hope that you guys can accept my apology and I can begin to move on with my life.
There's a few things that we need to note here, okay? You can see in the video, as I said before I played it, that she's clearly reading a script. She's clearly reading off of something that maybe she wrote, someone else wrote, I don't know, but it doesn't look like she's speaking from her mind or her heart, just off rip, right? Off the dome. She could, and now let's give the benefit of the doubt here. She could have written that script. You know, maybe she wanted it to come from her heart, but she, you know, wanted it to come off perfect, so she wanted to read it. You know, I'm trying to poke holes in everything that I'm thinking and give the benefit of the doubt. I'm not one of these people that believe conspiracy right away. Like, for me, if my gut don't feel right about it, I want to look more into it. And I want to poke holes in all these reasons that my gut doesn't feel right about it. And I'm trying to poke holes in all this story here, but something is not adding up, okay? Now, another thing that a lot of people have noted, and as I just said to you guys a second ago, the big question, the big thing surrounding this story is, and this is my question to you guys. A lot of people don't believe that this woman in the video that I just played for you is the same woman in the airplane video. And that's the question that I want to ask you guys. That's what everybody wants to know. Do you all think that the woman in the video that I just played for you, where she's reading off the script, do you think that's the same woman in the video who says, that motherfucker is not real back there? Do y'all think they're the same people? I don't, okay? Now, I posted it on my Facebook page. A lot of people, most people said no, they didn't believe it was the same woman, but there were a few people who said yes, they think it's the same woman because they said, oh, I look different on certain days. That was some people's excuse. Some people said that makeup and lighting does a lot, and I understand that. All these reasons are logical reasons to think. However, if you watch the police body cam footage after, you know, the police talked to her after she left the plane, all those things like that, listen to the original girl's voice, the girl that's on the plane the first time, you know, in the body cam footage, all that, her voice is different. This girl that is in the apology video reading the script, her voice is different from the girl on the plane. And there are some differences. Like, do the girls look alike? Yes. But do they look different? Now, I know a lot of you are probably sitting at home thinking, well, Damien, what do you think happened? The government has done something to the girl on the plane and they've replaced her with someone else. I mean, I don't want to say verbatim that. I don't know who or what happened. I don't want to say it's government or what, but I do think that the girl on the plane saw something. This went viral. They wanted this, somebody, whoever, I don't know, wanted this on the hush. And the girl on the plane seems like the type of girl that wouldn't keep her mouth shut. The girl on the plane seems like the type of girl who would have went and told everybody what she saw. Okay? I know y'all may be thinking I'm crazy. Y'all really may be thinking I'm crazy. But listen, I'm the type, I believe in UFOs. They're real. I believe that there's alien life out there. Do I think they're green men with heads and, 15 eyes? And but I think there's other life out there. We'd be naive. We'd be ignorant to think that we're the only human beings. We're the only living species in the universe. It's selfish to think that. It's huge out there. There's no telling. There could be another Earth somewhere with humans just like us. And I do believe that this woman saw something. If you watch that video, you can't act that. Because a lot of people are saying this is a publicity stunt, but who goes this far for a publicity stunt, right? Now, this whole thing has led a lot of people down this conspiracy rabbit hole. And I hate to say conspiracy because we don't know, but it does look that way. From an average person, they're going to look at this and be like, well, you're fucking crazy. I don't think so. And that's why I did a video. I don't do videos on things unless I think they're important topics or that I think that somebody wants to hear, or it's something that's interesting to me. And a lot of the internet is just conflicted on if these two women are the same people. Now, I've got another video that I'm going to play at the end of this. Before we wrap this video up in a little bit, I got another video where TMZ caught up with this girl. Fast forward to last week. TMZ caught up with her in LA. She flew into LA. This girl in the apology video, this Tiffany Gomas, this chick, she flew into LA and TMZ caught up with her. And I think what she said is very interesting. And we're going to talk about that. But before we get into that, her name is allegedly Tiffany Gomas. And I say that because we don't know if that's her name. We don't know. The girl that is on the plane in the original video, is her actual name Tiffany Gomas? She's from Houston or Dallas, one of the two. Texas, let's just say that. She's from Texas, and she works for a marketing firm. Which has led some critics to say, that, oh, well, she's skilled in marketing. She knows exactly what she's doing. This is all for PR. But like I said earlier, who does this for a marketing ploy? One, it would ruin your career. And it's not like, what, is she trying to be an actress? Is she trying to be a singer? Like, what's her reasoning behind it? If she's in marketing, I don't know. And two, it's embarrassing. And also, let's not forget, you could get arrested because we all know the TSA and the FBI, all them three-letter alphabet folks, they don't play when it comes to them planes. And here's another thing. Why would someone risk becoming a no-flight risk? Right? Why would you gamble and take the chances of going on a plane, acting a fool for clout, all to be thrown on the no-fly list? This woman obviously travels a lot for her job if she works in marketing, so why would you risk your number one means for transportation? Y'all get what I'm laying down here? It just doesn't make sense. Now, before we get into the TMZ video and stuff that's on down here in my notes, another odd thing about this story is that a TikToker, now maybe y'all can debunk this, maybe y'all can explain this, I don't know, but a TikToker posted this video that he made where he tracked the IP addresses of her website and her Twitter account. And when he tracked those IP addresses, it came back 2 blocks from the White House in Washington, D.C., which seems a little creepy, which seems a little too crazy to be true, which seems a little too conspiratorial. But you can go out there and watch the TikTok for yourself. Just go on TikTok and search Tiffany Gomas. It's out there, okay? that really sent people down the rabbit hole. Now, somebody said, oh, that's because the network that she's using, the whatever internet network that she's using, their address, their home base is 2 blocks from the White House. That's what someone said. I don't know if that's to be true. I don't know, okay? I'm just absorbing as much information and trying to connect the dots from there. Now, again, some of you may be confused. So before we go any further, let me break it down really quickly. What is the conspiracy? Okay, you may ask. The masses out there think that this woman on the plane saw something, she freaked out and she fled, was then contacted or confronted by the men in black or the FBI or the deep state or whomever, whatever, and they wanted her to keep her mouth shut. Then, to keep the public scrutiny and the controversy down, some believe that they got a doppelganger, a lookalike, someone similar to this woman, and then used AI and filters to try and make this girl look like the girl on the plane. And that's another thing. Here's another crazy part of this story. I know y'all are probably looking at me right now like, Damien, what are you smoking? Some good weed, but it ain't that good to where I'm talking crazy, okay? There's another guy who is on TikTok who deals with AI, artificial intelligence. And he said, sometimes it's impossible for humans to tell certain people apart. But he says when you put in AI, facial recognition, it's like super accurate. So he put in, I wonder if I still have the video. If I have the TikTok, I will put it here. But he put in pictures of the girl on the plane and the girl in the apology video. He put both of those faces in this AI app. And he said if it's below 0.6, that means they're the same people. If it's above that, they're not. And the reading came back like 1.2 something. Pretty much saying that these two were not the same faces.
People are saying that Tiffany and the crazy airplane lady are not the same person. Well, let's ask AI. And by AI, I mean a face recognition neural network. See, people cannot recognize someone when they change their makeup, but AI can. How do I know this? Well, let's just say I've done some experiments. And look at AI pick my face out of all these bald Asian males. If you're thinking, well, that was obvious, that's not me, this is me. We'll gather up a bunch of pictures of the crazy airplane lady, and we'll gather up a bunch of pictures of Tiffany. We'll run the faces through a neural network, and then we'll calculate the distance between the two people. The magic number we're looking for is 0.6. If the distance between the two people is less than 0.6, we'll say that's the same person. If it's greater, that's a different person. 1.06, I'm really surprised about this. When I started making this video, I was expecting the exact opposite. I mean, look at the part on her hair, look at her eyebrows. It seems to be the same person. So I go back and I get another video of the airplane lady. I run it through again and now it's 1.01. One thing that might affect the accuracy is the quality of the images, but a value of 1 is just so far away. Remember my face versus these other dudes and look at what a distance of 1 means. Now that I have these numbers and I'm being completely honest, I don't think these are the same person. I think Tiffany Gomas made herself to look like the airplane lady and is trying to do some kind of publicity stunt.
Does that mean that they're not the same people? No. The AI could very well be wrong. However, all signs are pointing, and I know it's the more interesting story, it's the more easier story to point to. I get it. I'm one of those people who like to give the benefit of the doubt and debunk things if it's not true. But this one doesn't sit right with me. Do I do many conspiracy videos? No. All signs are pointing to something is not right with this story. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all might be saying, well, what happened to the girl on the plane? If they've replaced her with this girl that's in AI, whatever, what happened to the, not AI, but if they replaced her with someone else, what happened to the original girl? I don't know. Is she in hiding? Is she being questioned regarding what she saw? Did she really see something that someone else may know is real that we don't know is real? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Sounds crazy, doesn't it? It's like, what's crazy is I'm like 50-50 on it. Like, I believe it, that something's not right, but then the other half of my brain wants to like prove it to be wrong, because I think we as humans have a hard time grasping the bigger picture and the bigger concept of that there could possibly be spirits, aliens, whatever, other life forms that we don't know about, right? And here's another thing. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but I want to share a story with you guys. And you know what? Hopefully I can find this. You know what? I need to make a note so I can put this in the video for you guys. So Roseanne, the comedian Roseanne, she interviewed comedian Monique. Y'all know Roseanne Barr from the famous show Roseanne. You might know Monique from the Parkers, you know. She did an Instagram live interviewing Monique. And Monique said, I'm telling y'all this story because stories like these make me believe that there's far more out there that we don't know about. And I truly believe in our lifetime, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, in our lifetime, 50s, whatever, we're going to see some crazy shit, okay? Some weird shit is happening. I mean, look at the UFO hearing. They're having hearings on UFOs in the fucking Capitol. But anyway, I'm going to tell y'all this quick story. And hopefully if I can find the video where Monique told this story, I can post it here without getting a copyright flag or anything like that. But Monique was telling Roseanne, they were just having, this Instagram live was nothing about what I'm about to tell you guys. Monique just brought the story up casually. Monique was doing a stand-up show. Because she's a comic, I can't speak today. She's a stand-up comic. She was doing a stand-up show. She said that there was a guy in the front row who had sunglasses on. So she had, you know, she's got her mic on front row doing her stand-up comedy. And she tells the guy in the front row, excuse me, and you guys got to know Monique. Excuse me, sir. If you're going to wear sunglasses in my show, I'd appreciate it if you take them off out of respect. I'd love to see you. You know what I'm saying? She said that the guy didn't say anything. He didn't take his glasses off. He didn't do nothing. So she said, you know, she moved on. But then she came back a little bit later and said, you're not going to take those glasses off, are you? Can you please take your glasses off for me? And she said the guy pulled his glasses down and looked at her. And she said the entire part of his eye, the white parts of his eye, the circular, the pupil, the iris, whatever, all of it. Is it iris? I might sound crazy up here, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. She said every bit of this guy's eyes were pitch black. Color of my shirt, black. And she said her entire body, like just something that came over her. And she didn't say nothing else to that man. She left that man alone, okay? And listen, the man could have contacts in, right? Who knows? But again, why are you going to who says I'm going to go wear contacts, go see a comedian and sit in the front row and try to spook people? You know, let's think logically here. Those kind of stories are freaky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because if it were someone with contacts, do you think your body's going to have the response of getting chills? Like, you know, we as humans, we have intuition. We have a sixth sense when we can feel things and we know when something's not right, right? And I wanted to share that story with y'all because I want people to just kind of be a little open-minded about these things. Not to say just, you know, that we should go out here and believe in Bigfoot, dragons, unicorns, and monsters, but to be open-minded about things that you may not think about in your everyday life because we're living life day to day in a bubble, not really thinking about them, you know? And ever since I saw that video, I've really looked at this story differently. I told y'all I've always believed in like UFOs and aliens and things like that, and I want to do other videos on things like that. But this video is very, or this topic is very odd to me, with this Tiffany Gomas. Now, let's get into the most recent news with this story. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this video. When I saw this video of this young woman at LAX talking to TMZ, that's when I said, I need to do a YouTube on this. See what my people say, see what my subscribers say. This is where it gets a little bit weirder. So all this happened over a span of the summer. It's happened this summer, and then it's just kind of, you know, gone on over the past few months. But now fast forwarding to last week, a few days ago, Tiffany was spotted at LAX airport by TMZ wearing the exact same thing she wore in the plane video. Or should I say, wearing the exact same thing that the girl wore in the plane video. Okay? Which is weird to me, because again, it's almost like someone or something is wanting us to see this girl. Here's the girl y'all are asking, where is she at? Here she is, you know. I'm going to play the video for y'all. And I want you to pay attention here too, where she's wearing the same thing in the video. But I want you to assess and let me know if you think this is the same woman on the plane. And maybe it is, okay? Maybe it is. Maybe it is the same woman on the plane. However, the biggest thing is, what did she see? Because pay attention to what this chick says in this part of the video, okay? Let's go.
I gotta ask you, how does it feel to be traveling again?
Great.
You know, in the airport again after what you went through?
A little bit of anxiety, but it's been good. Yeah.
Are you doing anything differently, like, you know, when you're getting ready to travel, or was there any new techniques you used?
No.
No?
No.
And a lot of people are curious.
Yeah.
What exactly you saw, because you know, you alluded to what you saw, but like we just want to know, like, you know, what did you see?
I mean, thanks for asking that, but I have been told I cannot comment on it right now.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to, like, you know, have a full kind of interview somewhere, or like, what's going on? What's the deal? What's the plan on?
The rate it's going, I feel like it's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
So yes, there's some things in the works, mostly nonprofit charity stuff. But I've been trying to like lay low for the most part, but reporters wouldn't let that happen. So
yeah. Well,
like I was somewhat strong-armed into speaking, and now here we are.
Well, I do want to know, like, I mean, you won't say to me what you saw right now.
Yeah.
You can't.
All right, just got her too.
Yeah.
Well, but what about, like, what was the reason that you wanted to get off so bad?
Again, can't speak on that right now, but
Understood.
I was distressed, and I was getting off the plane no matter what. I just probably didn't need to make the scene that I made.
Right.
But I was getting off that plane, for sure.
Right, and you stand by that, like,
100%,
even now?
100.
Here's my thing. The girl in this video, she says she's been trying to lay low, right? Did y'all hear that? She's been trying to lay low, yet she wears the exact same thing as what she wore in the original video. Then the girl stops and talks to TMZ. So you want to lay low, but you're wearing the exact look that you had on in the plane, the bun, the earrings, the little shirt, you know. Then you talk to TMZ. Then when TMZ asks you about what you saw, you say, thanks for asking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like this girl wanted the attention. It just seems like this particular woman, whether she's the same woman or not, wanted to be seen in LAX. And then you fly into the most paparazzi-infested airport in the country, probably the world, LAX. Like I said, hair is the same. Hoop earrings is the same as the girl on the plane. The top looks the same. The only thing that doesn't look the same is the girl's face. Now, the girl in the video may not have... The girl in the video, the original plane video that says that motherfucker is not real, may not have makeup on. It's not like she has makeup on. The girl we keep seeing now has makeup on. Listen, it could be... I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt and say that this could be the real girl. You know what I'm saying? This could be the same girl, the real girl, same person. She just looks different with makeup on. And, you know, she's loving this attention that she's getting. But I still think that she saw something. And if you watch in this video, she says, did y'all notice at the very end? She says, she doesn't regret getting off that plane. And the guy asks her, so if you could do anything different, you wouldn't. She says, no, I was getting off that plane. I was getting off that plane, no doubt about it. And when he asked her about what she saw, y'all saw it. She says she can't speak about it right now. Now, why can't she speak about it? Could be her attorney. She could have an attorney advising her. That's what someone said. And then I had to think about it. But I'm like, why do you have an attorney? She wasn't arrested. She wasn't placed on a no-fly list. Why does she have an attorney for this? Why can't she speak about what she saw? There's also the theory that maybe she didn't see nothing. Maybe she was drunk, making up shit, or just whatever. And she's keeping this story going for clicks, views, and whatever. I just don't know if I believe that. Like, the woman seems like she's in her right mind. Why would she go this far? And if she is going this far and making up things like this, I mean, she got me. Joke's on us, right? Jokes on her. She could be doing it. Could be a marketing ploy for her and her business or whatever. Or she really saw something, and that girl we've been watching in these videos is not the same girl on the plane. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Because I'm stuck. I need your help. I need y'all to help investigate with this. Help me investigate with this. Now, also, if you think about, here's something else that I thought about. If you go back to the apology video where she's reading off the script, she never denies seeing anything. She never says, I'm sorry. You know, there was nothing back there. I don't know. I was hallucinating. I was seeing things. You know, I don't know why I said that person's not real. She never says any of that. She never denies any of it. She just apologizes for her behavior. So it just leads me to ask the question, you know, who is the real Tiffany Gomas? Who is the real Tiffany Gomas? And what did Tiffany Gomas, the real Tiffany Gomas, what did the girl on the plane see? Did she see anything? I want to hear from you because this story is pretty crazy and I don't know what to think. So make sure you join the conversation below. Leave me your thoughts and opinions and I will jump in the comments with you. We can talk about this together. Next, I would love if you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications. If you don't know how to subscribe, there's a button right below this video that says subscribe and you can get all my videos up to date when they come out straight to your YouTube. Last but not least, I would love if you guys supported the channel. It's super easy to do and it's free to support. All you have to do is click the thumbs up button. That is also right below this video down here. If you want to do that, I would love if you guys supported this video if you enjoyed it. You can also support by donating if you ever feel so generous. I will put in the description box ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I also include my Amazon wish list for anyone that would like to go that route. I thank you guys so much for watching my videos and tuning in to Damien After Dark. And we'll see you next time. Mwah. See ya.